New fragrances. Let's talk about it.
Here's some codes to save you some cash on your next Middle Eastern niche or designer fragrances.
What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to Aromatix. Today we're going to be talking about 3 new fragrances from the brand Paris Corner and North Stag. So all 3 of these fragrances are relatively new to my collection. They were part of one haul where I got 6 fragrances. These are actually crazy. North Stag has come a long way. They always had a better, there was like Hypnotic Oud or something like that. I always loved the North Stag series. It was really good, but they've gotten even freaking better. So we're going to be talking about Veteran Oud. We're going to be talking about Khair, the original, and we're also going to be talking about the Un, which is number 1. Let's first start off with this one right here, Veteran Oud. When I was looking at the fragrance itself, I was sniffing. I was like, okay, this smells familiar. I can't really tell exactly what this is. And then living with it a little bit more, I started reaching for some Stronger With You fragrances, and sure enough, it got extremely close to Stronger With You Oud. And it was only after I saw the notes, like after I did all of that, and I was like, oh my god, shit. Like, look at the notes. There's chestnut, there's oud, there's a lot of very similar notes. So Veteran Oud is actually a really good take on Stronger With You Oud. I'm not the most fond of Stronger With You Oud. It smells good. It smells like a more woody, masculine grown version of the Stronger With You, except I get more of like this sandalwood accord than I do an actual oud. So while it doesn't really have an authentic style oud, it does have a more woody base. And that's exactly what Veteran Oud gives you, but it's very potent. It's actually surprisingly potent. Notes for this fragrance: at the top is saffron, we've got oud, we've got lavender, and in the mid we have cedarwood, leather, chestnut, and in the base there's vanilla, oak moss, and amber. So yes, you're gonna get relatively similar fragrance. It's maybe, I would say, about 85%, but it's ridiculously close. The only thing that I will say is that it doesn't really get the whole chestnut. There's an actual certain style of chestnut that Stronger With You does. While this one doesn't really capture that exact style chestnut, I would say 85% is pretty close. It has more of like a syrupy, nutty sweetness, whereas this one, I almost want to say, has a plasticky undertone. It's strange, but it still smells good in my opinion, the whole Stronger With You chestnut. But in the oud, it's a little bit more emphasized, and that's why, for me personally, I'm not the craziest about Stronger With You oud. As Stronger With You oud starts to dry down, it starts to actually, both of them start to actually get really freaking close. So this is a phenomenal inspo. For the price point, you really can't beat it. For $35, use my code on Aroma Concepts Aromatix for 10% off. For $32, this is actually pretty potent stuff. The most potent that I have now of Stronger With You. Next one we're going to talk about is called Khair, not Khair Pistachio. Khair Pistachio is really good, but this one is Khair, and this is extremely evident that it's a clone or an inspo of Imperial Valley. Yeah, Imperial Valley by Qissa Perfumes. It's a really good one too. Really good one. Too strong almost, especially in that opening. Yeah, it's like this whole Penhaligon's Helvetii leather style fragrance. That's basically what you get with Imperial Valley. So contrary to what a lot of other people might be saying, the fact that it's very Middle Eastern, it is very Middle Eastern. Let's get that right. You know, let's get that straight first. But it's really close to like Penhaligon's Helvetii leather with their own twist, the Qissa perfume. And this one get really close. Projecting, it's strong, yeah, it is what it is. But first impressions for this fragrance, I remember spraying it on and it filled my entire kitchen. That's what I think about Khair. Khair is an eau de parfum concentration. At the top, we have notes of Divana, Italian bergamot, pink pepper. In the mid, we've got white amber, African rosemary, oud, and in the base, there's musk, leather, and vetiver Haiti, so Haitian vetiver. And that's basically what you're gonna get. A lot of this leather, musk, oud combination with some of those peppers, along with that brittle woods quality coming from some of that vetiver. Extremely close to the Imperial Valley. That's what this whole thing is right here. And you can kind of see the similarity in the frosted glass, etc. I actually like it. I like the presentation of these Khair. The cap in itself is plastic, but it does snap on there pretty snug. Very nice, man. Very nice. I have to give it to them. They are doing really good in terms of performance. They've upped their performance with a lot of their fragrances as well. With Veteran Oud, you don't really have, I wouldn't really trust the cap either, but you have like this split. This is more of an old school style design. It reminds me of like YSL M7 style fragrances, the design at least, but still not freaking bad. And the boxes for both of these are nothing spectacular, but that's how you're able to get more affordable fragrances. Last but not least is this one right here. It's called North Stag Expressions Oud. This is number 1. The box on this is grand stuff, man. It's pretty hard box. You have that plaque for North Stag. It's colored in like this rainbow metallic. It's different. It's very nice. You open it up like so. It's magnetized, and on the inside you have a couple of notes: alluring fragrance of ambroxan, and then you have the inside where the fragrance rests in there. So not bad on the presentation. If you're crazy about boxes, there's also that Paris Corner logo, then you'll like this one a lot. These are extrait de parfums, this one at least. Well, most of this North Stag collection. Very simple note breakdown. It's just grapefruit, ambroxan, and woody notes. And that is almost exactly what DAIQUIRI is like. The bottle on this stuff is actually really nice. You got this gradient. It's really nice. It's a matte gradient. The cap is pretty heavy. Similar shape to like Khair, but much better quality. The cap is actually pretty heavy, and you have like this gem style, I don't know what it is, but the base also is pretty firm. It's not gonna fall as you place it. Atomizer on these are a little bit more pricey, but you get what you pay for in terms of like the box, presentation, and also the color on this. This like straight up metal stuff. Quality, scent profile, the opening of this smell virtually of no alcohol. I mean, I get straight up ambroxan, grapefruit, and that vetiver. Very signature style Bulgari, and it's done in an excellent quality, man. So this is Paris Corner is amping it up in terms of like quality of fragrances. This is treading a niche quality right here. I have to admit, this is better quality than Tarafi Blue. The musky nature of Tarafi Blue seems a little bit cheaper. It's not as glowing, it's not as effervescent, it's a little bit thicker. It kind of muddles the whole DNA. This one, the musk is still there, but everything else is able to cut through. And that's what leads me to believe, or that's just what's evident about how high quality, how much higher quality this is. Now, of course, with that high quality, you're gonna pay a higher price tag. That's the trade-off. It's $61, okay? But with the code, it's like 52 bucks. But even then, at 52 bucks, think about other fragrances like Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold. You're paying even more than that for 2 ounce. This is 100 mLs. You're getting it straight, and this is niche quality stuff, man. Really, really good. I have to give it to them with that. I'm not the craziest about Bulgari Tiger, but if you are, then this is really, really freaking good. Khair is strong stuff, Imperial Valley, and Veteran Oud, not bad. If you want the whole chestnut vibe with the oud, there you go. It's Veteran Oud by Paris Corner. So this was my last fragrance haul. I do plan on picking up a couple more from the North Stag. I want to get the Afternoon Swim inspired by, because Afternoon Swim, I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't perform, man. It really doesn't perform. Beautiful scent profile, but man, I caked that on like 40 sprays and it was doing nothing. I need a fragrance where I can spray it like 10 sprays and yeah, do something. Yes, 10 sprays. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Till the next one, peace.